Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal. So, meeting you guys after 1 week. I think I'm not used to meeting you after 1 week. I missed you all for the entire week. I don't know whether you missed me or not, or whether you missed us being together every day. Yeah, guys, tell me, did you miss us or not? Pranaya is doing this. I don't understand. Kavita is still adjusting. Rajni is smiling, and Rajni has still not taken action to change the name. It is still iPhone 448771. Yes, yes. You missed me? Good, because Sima is saying yes. I'm so much used to meeting you every day that I have to remind myself, Acha, Thursday hai. Aaj karna hai. Yes, it was like everyday routine, Monday to Thursday, sometimes forgetting that tomorrow is Saturday. And then I will tell you guys that, kal milte hai, kal baat karte hai. Yes, Vijaya. So, yeah, good to see you, Corey. When you are here on the platform, I know you are fine and you are doing well. So, yeah. मैंने आप लोगों को बहुत मिस किया. I really missed you, and I guess because you guys have become like my family. And I do not know, I mean, without you, like my morning used to begin with you. So it was like, the morning alarm, daily theta mein baithna hai. So I have to now remind Thursday thought clinic. Okay, it's only on Thursday, Sangeeta, you are not going to sit there in the morning time. But tell me one thing, when we miss someone, what do we do about it? यदि हम किसी को मिस करते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं? Did you do anything? Did you change? Did you do any work, or you are like lazing around? चलो अच्छा है, आधा घंटा और मिल गया. सुबह सुबह में she will not be doing her pak 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 pak. सुबह सुबह में morning I don't have to listen to her. So good. Vijay is saying, I listened to your videos. What did you all do? Call and talk to them. Talk to whom, Vishma? Sorry, I missed if you had given me something beforehand. In life, there is only one simple thing. We miss people for their attributes and their qualities. We don't miss people for actually who they are, but we like to see everything in the three-dimensional thing. That's how the universe is being made. तो हम किसी को इसलिए याद करते हैं कि उनकी कौन सी वो खासियत थी, वो क्या करते थे, वो यदि होते तो ये होता. और हमें एक आदत है कि हर एक चीज को एक नाम दे. भगवान को भी हमें एक प्रतिमा चाहिए बिलीव करने के लिए कि ये भगवान है. Till the time I don't have a particular recognized shape, size, something to go and join my hands and say, God, please help me. God, I pray. God, I wish blessings to all. My mind is not able to take it. My mind is in a very abstract zone. It is not able to draw concisely, this is what I'm looking for. Right? And that is what we humans have tendency to remember people for who they are and what they are by that particular name, the particular face, particular thing that they carry. In reality, we got attracted to only their energies. It's nothing beyond energy. This entire world is nothing else than energy. जो आपकी ऊर्जा है, मेरी ऊर्जा है, हम सब सिर्फ एक ऊर्जा के साथ ही कनेक्ट होते हैं. एक एनर्जी है, एक ऊर्जा है, लेकिन हमें उसको एक नाम देने की जरूरत पड़ती है. उसके अलावा हमारा ब्रेन उसको रिकॉग्नाइज ही नहीं कर पाता कि हकीकत में ये क्या है. और उस पूरे पड़ाव में हम ये भूल जाते हैं कि हम एक्चुअली यहाँ हम खुद भी एक एनर्जी है, लोग भी एक एनर्जी है, एनर्जी मेरी खुद की है और वो एनर्जी मेरे कंट्रोल में है. I completely forget that I came down as an energy. I'm connecting to energy and that it is in my control. This energy is not in control of any A, B, C, D, or E. That A can be a person, B can be a group, C can be your society, D can be your rule books, E can be your situations in life, F can be your past, G can be, you can say, my past lives, my parallel universe. There are many things which is impacting us. If you believe in astrology, you will say, when I was born, my planetary situations is impacting me. You are living multiple lifetimes. Parallel universe. एक रियलिटी यहाँ पर है, दूसरी यहाँ है, तीसरी यहाँ है, चौथी यहाँ है. ये सब आप ही हो. If Corey is here, Corey is living 5,000 years before also. Corey is living 5,000 years after also. Corey is living 10 years before also and 15 years after also. But what Corey believes is the only form that he sees of himself now. Is that reality impacting the present Corey? Yes, it is. Has our science developed enough to even understand how to work with that multi-dimension? Probably we don't know, but we all are multi-dimensional beings. You can multitask, right? Can you? Of course you can. You can listen to me, you can understand, you can interpret that something is going in, you are nodding your head, the command went to your brain, this much energy supply is required and you nod your head. मैं एक समय में जब 25 चीज साथ में कर सकती हूँ, मैं बोल भी रही हूँ, कहीं मैं सोच भी रही हूँ, घर पे आज खाना क्या बना है, मैंने उसको बताया कि नहीं, अच्छा मुझे ये करना है, अच्छा साथ में एक फोन डाल दो, अरे मेरा फोन साइलेंट पे है कि नहीं. मैं 25 चीजें साथ में कर रही हूँ. किसी ने मुझे सिखाया नहीं, लेकिन मैं कर पाती हूँ. हम सब करते हैं. हम इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि यही हम हैं. वी आर मल्टी डायमेंशनल बीइंग्स. बहुत अलग अलग डायमेंशंस में हम साथ में एक्चुअली रह रहे हैं. सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग our thoughts are influenced by multidimensional. More than what thoughts I am getting and more than whether that thought is positive, negative, good, bad. The important part is where, in what direction am I sending that thoughts energy to. सोच मेरी पॉजिटिव है, मेरे आसपास के लोग नेगेटिव है, लोग पॉजिटिव बातें करते हैं, नेगेटिव बात कर रहे हैं, मैं क्या करूं, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. इससे ज्यादा ये इंपॉर्टेंट रहता है कि आप अपनी सोच से जो ऊर्जा उत्पन्न कर रहे हो, उसको आप किस डायरेक्शन में डाल रहे हो. आप मुझे सुन रहे हो, वो एक ऊर्जा पैदा कर रही है. What you are listening to me is creating again an energy ball. Is that energy ball powerful enough to change your realities? Is that energy ball powerful enough to change my realities? We all are sitting here investing our time and our energy so that it can change our realities. Change it to what? I want to manifest the realities which make sense to me. which makes me feel joyful, which makes me feel happy. And the irony of the life is, I myself is the element of joy and light. And I wake up in the morning looking for and struggling to find that joy and light. Like, struggling, kahan milega? There's anything which I can buy, like someone can tell me, go to the shop. Then I'll go and say, please give me 100 grams. No, I think, give me all the stock that you have. I'm being very, very selfish. I want all the joy. I want all the light. And the gentleman is looking at me and laughing and thinking that, is there something wrong with her? When she is the fountain, she is the one who has that, and she has come here, which in any case I cannot give her. Knowing that it is our mental state of being. And it is our consciousness which is equivalent to the light. And it is in our control of what to do about it and how to go about it. आप अपनी जिंदगी को किस रफ्तार में जीते हो, आप अपने जागृति की किस अवस्था में जीना चाहते हो, ये आपके हाथ में है. या तो आप ये बोलते रहो कि मेरी जिंदगी में हर चीज गलत हो रही है, या आप उसके बारे में कुछ करो. आपने मुझे मिस किया तो सिर्फ एक चीज याद रखो, उसने क्या बताया था और मैंने एक्शन क्या ली. बिकॉज आप अपने भौतिक शरीर में कुछ नहीं हो except for your own actions. My physical reality is demonstrated only in one form, and that is my action. What I may think, what I may have the best intent. I might be a very good human being. But if all that is what I just think I am, what you may think who you are or who you think I am, if I don't put it into action, that thoughts, that intent has no value attached to it. It is like that zero, which is very valuable if you put it after a number. The thought came, is that number 1? You put a 0 behind it, now it got multiplied by 10 times. You put another action, it got another 0, now it is 100 times. Another 0, now it is 1,000 times. But you were no action zone before. You are still living in your past. 0, 0, 0, 0. All your actions are going before that 1. What is that action? Oh my God, what can I do about it? My life is so bad. मेरी जिंदगी खराब है, मैं क्यों ऐसे पैदा हुई, मैंने क्यों ऐसे किया, ये ऐसे क्यों कर रहा है. और अब हमारे पास टेक्निकल टर्म्स है. अरे पता नहीं है आपको, ये मल्टीपल पर्सनालिटी है, अरे एंजाइटी है, हमेशा शाउट करते हैं, हमेशा ये होता है. तो वो सब जीरोस आपकी एक्शन हो रही है, एक्शन भी नहीं रिएक्शन हो रही है, लेकिन वो 1 के पहले हो रही है. एफर्ट्स इतने ही लग रहे हैं आपको. जो एक्शन आप 1 के बाद डाल रहे हैं, 1 के बाद डाल रहे हैं, वो एक्शन मल्टीप्लाई कर रही है पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट्स. Your efforts are still the same. Mind you, like when we are not taking action, being still in our past, a huge amount of energy is being consumed by us. When we are questioning our own worth, am I, can I, rather than what next. We are putting all the zeros beyond one. And then we say, I want to be financially independent. I want to manifest my house. I want to manifest that. But ma'am, my manifestation is not happening. I'm putting in all the efforts. Then you are putting in the efforts in the wrong direction. If you are putting one effort also in the right direction, it has to multiply. If you put a zero after one, can you stop it by not becoming 10 times? Is that under your control? If you put another zero there, mind you are putting zero only. I'm not asking you to put any double the efforts, triple the efforts, 4 times the efforts, 5 times. I'm telling you, put a zero, but in the right direction. Friends, if you really miss me and my energy, what I want you is take action. Share your actions with us. Share it on the YouTube. I said, this is not about me. This is not about Richa. This is not about Cesta. This is about us. We are going to be the face to make it bigger because we are selfish. Because I know I am being connected with the mass consciousness. And that consciousness was mine. It is yours. It's coming back to me. मेरी सोच, आपकी सोच घूम कर, घुमा फिरा कर मेरे ही पास आती है. मैंने अपने घर का कचरा किसी ने नहीं देखा और यदि बाहर डाल दिया और मैं सोचती हूँ हाँ मेरा घर तो साफ है, कितने दिन मेरा घर साफ रहेगा? यदि मुझे मेरा घर साफ चाहिए, मुझे मेरी हवा साफ चाहिए, मुझे वो बाहर की सफाई का काम हाथ में लेना ही पड़ेगा. मुझे जाके लोगों को बताना पड़ेगा, भैया कचरा बाहर नहीं फेंकते, आप प्लीज इसमें डालो. So if I want the cleanliness, I want a cleaner air. I don't want polluted air. I don't want polluted environment. I don't want global warming to happen. Have I taken any step, any action towards it? If I have not done and I'm thinking it will happen, it doesn't happen. I have observed, I'm not offending anyone. This is what I have observed. I have done it many times. I have seen people doing it many times. In India, this is how it works. Corey and Yolande can tell me how does it work in South Africa. There are people from Singapore, Australia, and Philippines. Like you all are from different countries sitting here, right? US. You guys tell me how does it happen in your country? Majority time in our country, what happens if suddenly the light will go? There is no electricity. The first thing what we do is we open our curtains and look at our neighbors' lights. Do they have a light or not? If they have a light, then it is a point of concern for me. If they don't have a light, I'm like, it's okay. Entire building light has gone. Somebody will figure it out. Or I see, oh, my entire building has gone. Now I look outside. My opposite building light is on or not? Now I'm assuming probably the entire street is gone. It will come and it has to come. Max, I will take a step. Action is to call the security guard and ask, भैया light गई है, क्या हुआ? Then tell the servant, where are the candles? Or tell, somebody who will listen to you in the family. Can somebody please switch on the light? And then if your mobile has some battery, you switch on and you get back to your routine on social media and do your time pass. And then you crib, oh, it's so hot. You know what? Or you crib, government doesn't do anything about it. Government doesn't do anything about it. But I mean, what are you doing about it? This is what I used to do, or probably I do. This is what I observed in India, people doing it. Do you think you guys also have done that ever? There are times when I guess when I visit US, I think they have a very different way of operating it. That's what at least I observed. This is what we go on doing with our life also. I have this problem. It's okay. My neighbor also has. It is okay. The entire building has that problem. It is okay. The other building also has. It is okay. Everyone is saying everything is becoming so expensive. What is the big deal about it? Yeah. And then we also join the gang and we also start cribbing about it. And that is the energy circuit we create. Energy is not just the electricity. Energy is what we are creating here. And that is what we go on creating around us. It is high time, after being together for more than 15 months. Even now, if we choose to sit in the dark, we don't even bother to switch on the light within us. We don't even bother to take any action. Things are not going to change automatically. I want action. Some of you took action. You sent affirmation. Your job was done. So I decided I don't want any affirmation from you. My entire thought was we are here to change the mass consciousness, to spread that message. How many of you have heard about art of living? You know how many people had started Art of Living? Just 5, group of 5. There's a center in India called Birth India. One foreigner, she delivered first child, second child. She went through problem and she realized there is lack of awareness. What do I do about it? She didn't sit and crib, oh, Indian systems are bad. She found 2, 3 other people who also said, yeah, the birthing is they just give you this, or they just tell you this is how it happens, where it is not even required. The natural birthing has gone. They created a group. They started moving out, started going to the doctors, started moving, started going to the groups, started talking about it. And it has become a huge thing now. Art of Living is all over the world. Anything begins just by a thought. We are not even 5. We are much more. Right? But it is about what are we doing with it. I want you guys to take actions and start putting in that zeros. When you believe that your zero that you are putting in after number 1, to change that one thought in somebody, it is coming back to you as multiplied by 10 times back. And what are you putting in? The goodness, the positivity. What can come back to you? That goodness and positivity. So the only thing which can happen when I start talking about what I learned, what I have heard, I take it as a project for myself, that this is my way of showing gratitude to the universe, to Cesta, to Sangeeta, to my own self. And I am going to make it an effort to spread it. that is the time it starts becoming bigger and bigger before we even realize. Because there are so many people working together, and that zeros goes on adding up. But simply missing me, there's nothing about it. I'll come back on the same, because I have only 15 minutes and then 10 minutes, and then I have to come back to question answer. Last time I couldn't complete it. So continuing with what I started last week is that between a thought and between action, there is this complete stillness, vacuum. हम जो सोचते हैं और हम जो एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं, जो हमारे साथ होता है, उस दोनों के बीच में एक पूरा वैक्यूम है. और उस वैक्यूम में जाने के लिए, वो वैक्यूम हमें अंधकार जैसा दिखता है, हमें डर लगता है. We get scared to get into that. And that's why we are unable to divert our energy from thought to a mindful action. And it becomes an instant reverse reaction. It is what? Reaction. Where is that zero going? Before. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I can't even count how many zeros before that one. It is going rewind mode. It's not going ahead. Why is it not going ahead? Because of that vacuum which is there, and we are scared to dive into it. Because if somebody tells you that in this universe there are these black holes, and you have heard the black holes will suck the energy up, would you like to go and stay in the black hole? You will say, are you crazy? ये ब्रह्मांड के अंदर वो जो एक ऊर्जा है जिसे हम ब्लैक होल बोलते हैं, उसमें आपको जाना है? नहीं नहीं, वो तो मुझे पूरा खींच लेगी. वो खींच जाने का डर, खो जाने का डर हमें ये भी नहीं आइडेंटिफाई करने देता है कि हम हकीकत में कौन है. कि वो प्रकाश तो आप ही हो ना, तो किस चीज का खोने का आपको डर है? आप सिर्फ बाहर देख रहे हो कि वहां पर वैक्यूम है. उस वैक्यूम को कैसे यूटिलाइज करना, वो पावर भी आपके हाथ में. यू आर जस्ट सीइंग दैट वैक्यूम. एंड there are technical ways. We are not going to learn because they are technical, as I said. And that's why I share the simpler tools with you guys. So at that point of time, simple thing, something happens wrong, negative. You feel negative about it. We all feel. I'm lying if I say I don't feel bad. I'm lying if I say that, oh, I'm always happy, you know. I'm lying if I say, oh, I'm a happiness coach and I'm here and I'm always happy. Oh, I'm an emotional wellness coach. I'm always emotionally balanced. No, I'm not. I also have those ups and downs. The only difference between you and me is probably I'm mindful about it. At the level of my awareness, I choose to take actions on it. And because I'm aware and I'm taking action, probably the number of reactions are reducing and actions are adding on. And then universe gives it back to me. Because in my account now, there are many zeros after number 1. So when I go and ask universe looks at my account and says, oh, Sangeeta, you put in so many effort to put in that zeros. Okay, this is what your reward is. So, जो आप कर रहे हो, जो एक्शन है, आपकी खुशी और मेरी खुशी, या लोग हमेशा सोचते हैं लाइफ उसके लिए बहुत इजी रही है. काफी टाइम लोग आकर बोलते हैं तुमने जब से करियर शुरू किया तुम्हें कभी वो डाउन फील ही नहीं हुआ ना, इसलिए शायद आपको पता ही नहीं कि करियर में ग्रोथ कैसे होती है. लाइक यूनिवर्स वाज वेरी काइंड. भगवान बहुत दयालु था आपके लिए, इसलिए शायद आपको कभी समझ में नहीं आया. आपके माँ बाप अच्छे थे, आपको अच्छा पति मिला, अच्छे बच्चे मिले, आपके पास सब सुख सामग्री सब कुछ है ना मैडम. आपको नहीं समझ में आएगा हमारा दर्द क्या है. सवाल ये उठता है कि मैंने कहा, मैं भी जब अपनी जिंदगी में उतार चढ़ाव देखती हूँ, क्योंकि वो भावनाएं तो मेरे अंदर भी है ना, मैं मशीन तो नहीं हूँ, रोबोट तो नहीं हूँ. तो उस समय मैं नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि हाँ मैं हमेशा खुश हूँ. हाँ मैं भी रोती हूँ, मैं भी गुस्सा होती हूँ, मुझे भी वो फ्रस्ट्रेशन होता है, इरिटेशन होता है. क्यों? बहुत साल पहले मैंने अपनी इस जर्नी शुरू की थी क्यों से. व्हाई डिड इट हैपन टू मी. बट देन आई डाइव डीप इनटू दैट वैक्यूम टू गेट दैट आंसर. एंड दैट थॉट वाज, खोना है तो होगा, लेकिन अंदर तो एक बार जाना है, देखना है यहाँ पर भी क्या. एंड प्रोबेबली केम आउट being fearless to dive deeper. People ask me, oh, you teach past life. What if I don't come back? मैं वापस ही नहीं आई पास्ट लाइफ से तो क्या होगा. अरे आप रोज तो पास्ट लाइफ जी रहे हो. दिन में 500 बार आप बोलते हो मेरे साथ ये हुआ, मेरे साथ ये हुआ, मेरे साथ ये हुआ. तो ये आप आप तो हकीकत में वापस नहीं आ रहे हो, ये तो आप एक जागृति की अवस्था में जाकर देख रहे हो कि मेरे साथ ये नहीं हुआ, इसको मैं कैसे बदलूं. Now, in fact, you're being more conscious about that. Why, what happened to me, and how do I bring that change? What am I supposed to bring it? And how that change will happen. But that is what you are doing. How on the earth, by adding the word life, it changes? How do you quantify time and space? Do you know about any other time and space? You are living what time and space you understand, and your mind can change and create only realities in that time and space. No other time and space has power to influence you if you have no receptor for the same. The receptor for the same is in your current time and space. And what you are creating in your current time and space, constantly going back and being aware. Sangeeta said, don't cry, but being aware. What I do is still, you know what, this happened to me, this happened to me, that happened to me. That constant cribbing and crying, and the action is becoming reaction, reaction, reaction. Rewind, rewind, rewind. And then you are complaining, why is my car not going forward? मैंने कोई गाड़ी में रिवाइंड गियर में जाने के बाद देखा नहीं है कि एक्सीलरेटर डाला मैंने, मैडम बहुत पेट्रोल डाला, एक्सीलरेटर डाला, गाड़ी पीछे ही जा रही है, कुछ जिंदगी में बदलाव नहीं आ रहा है. लेकिन रिवाइंड पे हो तो गाड़ी पीछे ही जाएगी, गाड़ी आगे नहीं जा सकती. न्यूट्रल पर तो आओ, सोचो, न्यूट्रल पर आके फिर फर्स्ट गियर में जाओ. नहीं कुछ समझ में आता है तो तब जाके वो एक्सीलरेटर काम में आएगा. नहीं आता है नहीं तो वो काम में. उसके लिए हमें सिर्फ हमारी सोच नहीं बदलनी है, हमारी एक्शन को, हमारे बर्ताव को बदलना है. और वो बर्ताव कैसे बदलता है? जब जो चीज मैं ज्यादा बोलती हूँ, मैं अपने आप को उसको प्रोग्राम करती हूँ. If I am negative and if I sit here and talk positive, by the time it is 10 o'clock, Can I still feel negative, or I'm feeling better? It is the same equation, very simple. We all know that. You all know that. What do we do in the school? If we have one child who is very naughty, very mischievous, we make that person the monitor. We say, now it is your responsibility to look after. Now they have to constantly put people in discipline, right? It's their job. Now automatically the discipline comes to them also. You all are going to play the role of the monitor. Start disciplining others. When you start disciplining others, just one action, the discipline will come to you, and next week you guys will see this week was fantastic. You don't know how many changes happened in my life. Just action. The time you feel very bad about something, in that space, probably use your resource of breathing. आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है, आपको रोना आ रहा है, आपको खराब लग रहा है, सिर्फ एक ही चीज करो. डीपर ब्रीथिंग, अपने श्वास को गहरा कर दो, बिकॉज उसका नेचुरल कनेक्शन है. When I'm breathing deeper, my mind starts calming down. सिर्फ और उसके बाद में कि ये सिचुएशन में मुझे क्या महसूस हुआ. How did I feel in that situation? Am I alone? No, there are many people. What can I do about it? मुझे उसमें क्या बदलाव लाना है, और उस सिचुएशन में आपको क्या बदलाव लाना है, उस चीज को आप लिखो. उस चीज को आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करो. मेरे साथ ये प्रॉब्लम हुआ, मुझे लग रहा है ये ऐसे होना चाहिए, गाइस हेल्प मी आउट. और प्रोबेबली इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड कि मैंने ये एक्शन ली तो ये बदलाव आ गया. But start taking into action and make sure what is helping you to spread it around people around you. That is what will start bringing the change. Share those stories on Cesta's YouTube channel. This is what happened to me. This is what I did about it. This is what happened to me. Can somebody guide me what to do about it? The minute you become vocal, you are moving beyond your boundaries. You have already taken your first zero, taking the action to know that you believe that there is an answer to it. Is that too much? Put it into action this week. So before we announce the winner of the June month, the question and answer. Who has the questions? Please put your hand so we can unmute you and can answer you. Wow, nobody has a question immediately when we ask. The minute I will say, okay, so that it is time to say bye, that time everyone starts raising their hand and say, oh, I have a question to ask. I have a question to ask. Is there anything that anyone has a question? Last time, I don't remember. There was a question and which I couldn't answer. Who was that person? Was that Bina? Dipali? Hi, Dipali. Please unmute Dipali.
Hi.
Hi, Dipali.
Hello. Yeah. Discipline him. So I discipline myself, but still I'm not able to discipline him. How do I do
Can't
that?
see you. Huh, now I can see you. Yeah. What is it that you are unable to discipline yourself? One thing.
Nice. I'm able to, yeah. Um, I'm not able to bring about a change in my son's routine. He sleeps very late.
Don't
So
tell me
even I was
about your
sleeping late.
son's
Yeah.
routine. You tell me about your routine.
Even if I sleep late, I'm able to get up early. If I have some commitments, I'm able to do that, but I'm not able to inculcate that habit in him.
Okay. How old is your son? Dipali's voice is lost. I hope she is able to listen to me.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I think you have some network issue, Dipali. So understand one thing, children learn from the examples that you set to them. By you telling that you are supposed to sleep early and then get up early, and you sleep late and get up early does not work. Because when you start, what you are so actually telling your child is that it is okay, even if I sleep late, I can still get up early. So it is okay. When you will also grow up, you will also manage. When you have some important work in life, now not probably he doesn't have any important work. If you sleep late, you can get up early. If you start sleeping early and then you are getting up early, no matter what, 1 day, 2 day, 8 days, 10 days, 1 month, 2 months, and tell me whether your son starts sleeping early or not. Because that is what you believe in. Early to bed and early riser. You believe that it is okay to sleep late and wake up early when I need it. Then that is not going to bring any discipline. I will share my example. This entire week, I wanted to start getting up early. As I have forgotten how to get up at 4:35 and be fresh. I decided to go to sleep by 7:38 when I used to sleep at 11:30. Everyone is 7:30 is not the time to sleep. And my mom calls up and I said, Mom, can I talk to you tomorrow? It's my time to sleep. And gradually, like, because you have to continue doing it for 3 months. That is what is creating a new neuropath. Jyoti is saying, I sleep early and wake up early always, but my son doesn't do that. Probably how the mind is associated with it. What is it that, what are the set of rules that we have put there? There are times we as parents have told them that it is fine, it is your life. What works for you, you do the best that way. So, as much as by the time they have seen you doing it, they are influenced by you. They are influenced by others also. And whichever is the higher energy frequency, that is what they'll get connected to. It is always the higher frequency which will pull the lower frequency. So even what you have taught them, many times we have taught them many contradictory things. We have taught them this also and that also. Simply by being like the higher energy, like if you are sleeping Jyoti early and you're waking up early, what are you doing with that time? Why are you doing that? There is always a why in everything. I'm doing that because somebody else told me it is a good habit. But it is a good habit, and then what do I do after waking up at 5 is important. I have no problem getting up at 5, but then I wake up and then I'm looking at the Facebook and then I'm looking at the newspaper and I'm thinking about what are the problems I have today and I have to resolve. And I am not doing any meditation. I am not reading a good self-help book. I am not doing a routine of any exercise. If I am not doing anything which is going to help me, then my time has got no significance. It is not about waking up, going to sleep early and waking up, which is important. There are many other factors attached to that. When you start following many of them, because then the waking up early so that you have ample of time. You have my time. The world doesn't start at 5. So now that 5 to 7 is my time, you know, I mean, I can easily finish my routine. And when I do that, like again, it is in what direction I'm putting my energy into, Jyoti. Somewhere start doing that, get into the discipline of what you would like to do after waking up early. 100% it changes, because when people see that this is what is the key to your success, you are successful because you have this routine, then they want to see you as a role model and pick it up for you from you. Is that making sense, Jyoti? Yeah, I do, and respect my time, value my time. Respecting it, but what is the routine that you do? What are you doing at that time? You wake up, but I wake up and then I'm talking to somebody on phone for 2 hours is useless. Like, what do I do? I've worked with clients whose handwriting I see, and I see that, oh, your morning time is easy. And they tell me, no, 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 I go to office by 8 o'clock. Like, okay, if you say so, this is what your handwriting showed me. If you say, like, I am not here to prove my point to you, it is okay. But then they say, yeah, your point is correct. I go to office at 8 o'clock, but then after that, I am doing this, I am doing that. So they are basically doing time pass and nothing productive. So you have to figure out, Jyoti, how to utilize that time as the reward winning time, which is earning a lot of rewards for you. That is what you require to do. You bring that change and you will see how the change happens. 100%. There is not a single 0.01% doubt on the same. Yeah. So there is no one who has a question. Your prayers, your meditation, physically, do you move? You do your exercise also? Do you start your day with the health food, consuming lots of like good water? Because water is the one which starts moving things in our body. Are you consuming that? Because if you wake up early, you have time to drink that 1 liter of water. You have time to exercise. Are you like doing some program? Like, are you showing your gratitude to someone? There are routines that we can set. Probably next time, if you all are waking up early, we will show you what routine you can set, which is very productive. There are times I have seen people like they wake up and then they are in meditation for 3 hours in silence. And then they say nothing is working. But that is a comfort zone. Because waking up and then probably like actually pushing my body to do something which I don't want to do. Come out of your comfort zone, whichever you are not. You know this is good for you, but I'm reluctant to do. Household work, nothing, like something which is missing in your life, which you require to do, write down that point, and that is what you require to do in that wake up hours. Something which you are not doing. You tell me to meditate morning, wake up at 4 and 7, I'll be more than happy because I have to do nothing. Like I can meditate easily for 3 hours. But you tell me like go and do jogging for 3 hours, I'll be like, no boss, I can't do that. So that is something which is challenging myself. And what I require to do is actually go for that jogging, even if it is for 1 minute. Okay, today it is for 1 minute, tomorrow it will be 2 minutes, then it will be 3 minutes. Do something which you are unable to do. Don't do something like, yeah, I mean, meditation is something very easy. I can do my prayers and chant for hours. And people have easier way out. They put it on the Google and the Google is doing the chanting. They are sleeping and listening to it. And they say, morning, you know, I do my chants. What chants are you doing? I don't want any easy way out. Action, action. Yeah. Mac, can we announce the winner for the June month? Your points gets accumulated for the entire month since the June month is ending. Savita Kadam is the winner, a very, very simple lady, a very simple person. And probably she has not even listened to me so often. But what she did was she understood, and the minute she got to know that now we speak in Hindi also, she was like, अच्छा ये अब हिंदी में भी होता है, नहीं मुझे भी समझना है, मुझे भी बदलना है, मुझे भी अपनी जिंदगी को बदलना है. So जो उसको समझ में आया उसने वो एफर्ट लिया, लेकिन उसने सिर्फ वहां पर वो नहीं अटकी कि नहीं, उसने जाकर उस चीज को 5 और लोगों में स्प्रेड किया. उसको कोई चीज समझ में नहीं आई कि नहीं कैसे मैं ग्रुप भी ज्वाइन कर सकती, लेकिन उसने बोला ये है ना उनका यूट्यूब है, थर्सडे को रहता है, आप प्लीज इसको सुनो. नहीं, इसको सुनना जरूरी है, हम लोग साथ में बैठेंगे और हम साथ में सुनेंगे. We all will sit together and we will listen to it. But this is what we are going to do. And she really made effort, and then she called up and she said कि नहीं मैडम बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत ही ये हुआ, आपने बहुत अच्छा किया, आपने हिंदी में भी बोलना शुरू किया. Since you started talking in Hindi, and what I realized, somebody who is not even educated but is operating from the wisdom and making efforts and have a very busy schedule, making efforts to make that change in their life. She's like, नहीं मैं कैसे भी करके नहीं, हम लोग हमारा वो ग्रुप बनाते हैं, हम लोग साथ में बैठकर वो सुनते हैं, हम सुनते हैं, नहीं समझ में आता है वापस सुनते हैं, और हम लोग भी फिर वो करते हैं. मैंने आपको ये लिख के दिया, ये बराबर है ना? और उसने अपनी भाषा में वो मुझे लिख कर दिया. She put that affirmation and I'm very happy because her efforts of bringing that 5 people, now they communicate, they are talking about it. She is not alone in this fight that she felt she was fighting against life. She knows now she is not alone. There are 5 people and there is someone who is a mentor. She's like, I know where to get my answers. And she took that effort and she made 5 people join in Cesta. And she said, you are doing it together. So she is the one who is in real sense a warrior, a fighter, a winner. I don't want you guys to go on fighting or something, but the subconscious works when we are not in the flight mechanism. So she is the winner of the month, and I'm very happy for her that there is someone who takes steps and gives a punch to the problems of the life rather than just sitting and crying for it. You all have that in you. This week, just do one thing. Ushma, it's not about the affirmation. Her affirmation was very simple. मी चांगली आहे. मतलब मैं अच्छी हूँ. That was her affirmation. She has not been a winner because her affirmation was fantastic. I don't want a perfect affirmation. She has been a winner because she make effort to bring that energy के positive life में बनो. उसने वो 5 लोगों को सेस्टा का यूट्यूब ज्वाइन करवाया, सबके साथ में एक दिन फिक्स किया, हम लोग सब साथ में बैठेंगे और हम लोग ये सुनेंगे. We all will sit together and we all will listen to it. That is what she did. Because she was unable to join at 9 o'clock. And she said, ma'am, हमारे लिए भी एक बार. I said, yeah, you create your group. So I told her, she said, ma'am, कितने लोग लगते हैं? I said, अभी पहले बार ग्रुप किया था, 100 जैसे तो थे, अब इसमें से 30-40 आते हैं, 30-40, you know, that was a group. She said, ma'am, 100 people ना मैं हो जाएगा, मुझे ये करना है, मैं 100 लोग लेकर आती हूँ, लेकिन आप हमें भी कुछ कराइए. That is the spirit. That spirit has made her the winner. She has no question, oh, how do I get 100 people? She's like, I want to understand. I'm not asking you to teach me in Marathi. I am telling you, okay, Hindi is fine. I'm fine with Hindi. You're speaking in English, half which I don't understand. I'm fine with that. I sit with my children and tell them, can you explain what did she say? That efforts has made her the winner. The winner every month will be who is actually going extra mile, making effort to shift the consciousness. I gave you guys that simple. You tell me, Sangeeta, this is a group. How many people are you bringing that energy in? That is what is going to make you the winner. If you want to make it easier and you say, this is our existing group, can we speak about this? Yeah, fine. But that is what is going to bring the change. Our aim is that this world becomes a happier place to be. That will become when people are empowered. They have dived into that space and changed it. Have a fantastic week. Action oriented, action dhamal movie, not silent movie. And that action, which is fun filled, lot of laughter, a lot of joy, coming out of your comfort zone, doing something about it, and making an effort, and to know that in your movie that you are making, telling me that you are the director or the story writer, how many more people have joined into your movie, sharing that in the bigger production house of Cesta and knowing us what is happening. And looking forward to those happier stories. Keep on forwarding, keep on writing. We are accumulating your points, your scores. We will tell you when you are becoming winners. We will announce that to you. So have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic life. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Love you all. See you all next Tuesday. Sorry, next Thursday. Thank you. Bye.